What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogreboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2003 movie Kangaroo Jack. So this movie is directed by David McNally and follows two best friends, Charlie and Lewis, who go to Australia to deliver this package that Charlie's mafia stepfather is wanting them to take to this guy and everything. Little do they know they're actually supposed to be paying for their own deaths after they cost his stepfather millions of dollars and damages after they lead the cops to his warehouse and everything, so that they don't know that he's just sending them with the money for this guy to kill him and everything. But along the way they accidentally hit this kangaroo with their Jeep and decide to take pictures with it, with Lewis's lucky jacket on the kangaroo and everything, and the kangaroo ends up being alive and everything and takes off running and stuff. So the rest of the movie they're trying to catch the kangaroo and get the money out of the jacket so they can take it to this guy before the guy tries to kill them for not bringing him his money. But this is one of those movies that I watched a lot as a kid and I have a lot of nostalgia for it, but it's one of those rare ones where, like, I loved it as a kid, but I actually think I like it even more as an adult. Because the humor and stuff in here, there's a lot of adult stuff in this movie that I never picked up on as a kid, like the whole mafia thing and a lot of innuendos and all kinds of crazy jokes in here that I didn't really fully catch as a kid. Some of it I did, but a lot of it I didn't, and everything. And I just enjoy this movie. It is kind of really like the tone and stuff is really uneven though. Like one minute that these characters are riding farting camels, the next they're being chased down by mobsters and stuff. So the tone is really kind of all over the place. And this movie wasn't originally intended to be a family movie and everything, but after the movie Snow Dogs kind of came out and had a misleading marketing and stuff, they thought they could do that with this one and to get a bigger audience, and they narrowed it down to a PG rating and stuff. Now, honestly, I'm surprised it didn't get at least a PG-13 rating. And you can see a lot of the adult stuff that was originally filmed for this movie in the final product too, like certain scenes and everything. It just, like, there's like a lot of sexual innuendos in this movie and stuff and everything, and there's also a lot of like just adult jokes in here that flew over my head as a kid and everything. And like there's a scene when Charlie and Jesse are in this little pond thing with a waterfall and stuff. It's just really kind of a sexual scene and stuff that didn't really fit into a family movie, but it was as a kid I always really liked that scene for some reason. I guess maybe it's because I think Stella Warren, who plays Jessie, was really good looking and stuff back then. I still think she's good looking, but I really liked her a lot in that scene and love that waterfall scene. I used to watch that scene on repeat as a kid. But there's a lot of fun moments and stuff, but there are some things about it that I don't like as much. Like some of the dialogue is really terrible, especially in that scene that I was talking about and everything. As a kid I used to love it, and watching it now it's just really cringy, corny dialogue and stuff that would have gave George Lucas a run for his money with the prequels and everything. It just kind of shows how some of the dialogue in early 2000s movies just was not very well done and stuff. This definitely was a prime example of that. But the story is pretty fun and everything, and I always enjoy it when I watch it. Everything, it kind of is a throwback to 2003 and everything. Like I said, I've watched it a lot when it first came out. I went to see it in the theater with one of my old girlfriends and her dad and stuff. It was one of the first times I'd gotten to go to see a movie in a while at that time, and it was a lot of fun and everything. I went in not knowing what to expect and everything. I thought it looked like it'd be an okay movie. Didn't expect to like it as much as I did, and upon rewatch these last few times I've watched it, I just really like it even more. It's like it's one of those movies that to me it holds up even better. It's cheesy and stuff, but it's still a lot of fun and everything. It could have been a lot worse and everything, and if I don't think it's near as bad as people say it is. And Anthony Anderson is just absolutely hilarious in this movie. Like he steals the show and everything. Although Jerry O'Connell is great in here too, and the two of them have really great chemistry and everything. And also you get Michael Shannon in here as his stepbrother Frankie, who's sent by his stepdad to kill him and stuff when their mission isn't going right and everything. And I think he does a really good job as Frankie. He's not in here a lot, but he does have a good intimidating presence and stuff. And it's always weird seeing him in this movie because he's so young in here. And Christopher Walken plays Sal, the stepfather, the mobster, and he's really good in the little bit of scenes that he gets. He's not in here very much, only a few times and everything. Like on rewatch, I totally forgot how much he's not really in this movie. Like I kept thinking he was in here a lot more than he was and everything. But he still has a big presence, even though he's not in here a lot, because like there's just something dreadful about him. Like he's not someone you want to mess with and everything. And these two idiots are just keep messing up with him and everything. But I think this is a really entertaining movie. It has a really great story and everything. It could have been, like I said, if it would have had better dialogue and stuff, people might have liked this one a lot more. And there are some things in here that didn't really need to be in here, like the farting camels and stuff, and or a few other things that keep it from being an extremely great movie. But I always have this one that I love to rewatch every once in a while. It's just a fun movie for me. Good trip down memory lane, I guess. And I will say also the CGI on Kangaroo Jack holds up really well and everything. Like it doesn't look bad at all and stuff when you see the CGI kangaroo and everything. Like some of these movies from back then probably would look a lot worse than this one did. I think it holds up fairly well and everything. But so all in all, I really enjoy Kangaroo Jack. I think it's a really fun movie, better than a lot of people say it is. It's not a super great movie, but it's entertaining and I always have fun with it. So I'd say I'd give Kangaroo Jack a 8 out of 10. Probably higher than it really deserves personally, but this is just one of those. It's a personal favorite of mine that I've always really loved and everything. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Kangaroo Jack, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.